Hi, this is Bill Milford with the Division of Social Work, and I'm here with Dr. Ann Landis, and we're going to give an overview of the QEP, or Quality Enhancement Plan for Thomas University. As many of you may know, we have our SAC-COC accreditation visit coming up, and maybe you can give us a quick overview of SAC-COC and how the QEP fits into all of this.
Sure. The Southern Association of Colleges and Schools Commission on Colleges is the regional accreditor, and that is the necessary accreditation for showing that you're one of the most reputable schools, and for us it's the one in the southeast of the U.S. With that, you give value to your students' degrees. They're able to take those into other colleges and universities as transfer credits, and certainly for graduate school admission, and it also means that the federal government acknowledges that you're a school worthy of receiving federal financial aid dollars from your students.
Great. And so the QEP, how does that fit into the big picture of it?
Well, we have every 10 years an extensive visit to look at all of the aspects of our institution to meet these highest quality standards. And as part of that 10-year visit, which is happening for us this year, we have to develop a quality enhancement plan, something that we feel like addresses an area in which our students' learning could be enhanced, and that we get to kind of get the whole campus involved in how we could do that.
All right. Well, what was the QEP to you for this visit?
This one is called Culture and Community, the World We Share, and we recognize that while we do a lot to enhance students' critical thinking and ability to communicate effectively and their use of information, we have another general ed objective to foster community. And we do less in a concerted way to be sure that we have really cultivated all of what could be involved in that for our students.
Great. So the mission of this World We Share is to enhance students' understanding and appreciation of different cultures through education, activities, and conversation. So let's see the plan for how to develop this intercultural learning and how it all plays out. So the rationale you sort of alluded to, it has to do with the educational outcomes at TU.
That's right, to foster community, and there really is an action verb there, foster community, not just know about communities. So global understanding and global awareness is really a key to professional success in the world today, and that's part of this. But the second step, or a very important component of our plan, is to create ways that our students gain the comfort level in actually interacting with people that they wouldn't have felt like they could approach or get to know or see as part of their own personal community before.
Okay, well, let's take a look at what the resources we have are in order to achieve this QEP.
Well, we'll put some financial resources toward this, of course, too, but the real reason that we're prepared to do this is because we have some of these elements happening already in our curriculum in every major, but they can be enhanced in lots of ways. We have a diverse faculty, staff, and student body, and that really gives us the starting place to share more with each other about our perspectives and our belief systems and our backgrounds and upbringings, customs, all of the things that make for wonderful diversity. We also live in a region, there is no region that's not diverse in one way or another, and Southwest Georgia has lots of communities, different languages spoken, and religions practiced, and so on, that are here where we can learn more really just down the street and from our neighbors. And we can bring guests to campus who can bring us lots of ideas and information, even about places that are very far away and complex, and we can bring those to us in order to have those conversations.
So the actual ways in which we would do that, the building blocks of that, are to actually take our classes and build up this sense of global awareness and intercultural experiences.
That's right. So we'll do it partly by having content that does make sure that we're aware of the global dimensions of things that we study, but to also build as many possibilities as we can for students to have exposure experiences, to actually relate to other people in the community, or via collaborate, where we can learn to talk with others, get past language barriers or perceived differences, and open up that world of curiosity and comfort level, really, and then also create more immersion experiences, longer term trips, even if it's a matter of a few weeks, to to very diverse communities in the U.S. as well as international travel, study abroad experiences. We will also have opportunities for people to talk informally, to do foreign language learning and perhaps more formal language courses, foreign language courses as well, but also informal foreign language discussion of global issues and then presentations, like I said.
To make it more of the milieu or the environment that we live in.
Right.
And if we were doing this right, what are the outcomes that we're hoping to achieve?
Well, fundamentally, to strengthen our understanding and acceptance of cultural similarities and differences. Part of the program is for faculty and staff to develop that as well, so that we're best able to see how we can make that happen for our students, and increase all of us, again, our skill and comfort level with interacting with others from different cultures, and finally to be able to say, like, my circle overlaps with other people's circles. It's not just that I am here with the people who are most like me, and then your circle's over there, but we have lots of ways that our
when you're not afraid to talk to people, you can make the connections, and when you make the connections, then you also build the community. So how will we actually know if we are doing this?
Well, partly we can just kind of take accounting of things. We can see how many more opportunities we have provided, so that it's almost like you can't miss if you're in classes and interested in the things that are being offered as co-curricular opportunities as well. And then we'll look at the number of students and faculty and staff and community members who participated in those things. And then ultimately we'll ask our graduating students and to take a global perspective inventory, which is not a test and that has no bearing on graduation requirements, but is something that will let us know as they leave where their attitudes and stand, how they feel about approaching others and interacting with people who are different than themselves.
Great. So if we were successful at doing this 10 years down the line, how will this QEP have shaped how Thomas University will look?
Well, for one thing, I hope it makes us much more, feel much more comfortable and open, as you said, to just have it be part of our environment where we talk about differences and we approach others with differences and open and make them feel welcomed and open to talk about the varieties of things that we bring to each other. And outside of the TU campus community, I feel like this is just an essential tool for our students to be prepared for a rapidly changing and complex world. Really, there is no dividing lines between our lives in one nation and another nation, and we are all together here as neighbors down the street and across millions of miles, and so that is a key to success for the people who know how to embrace those differences, understand those, reach across those, and also talk about their own and be sensitive and just
it's creating goodwill ambassadors from Thomas University who are able to go out and engage the rest of the world. So our big picture here is we've got a site visit coming up from SAC-COC, which is our big accrediting institution, and we've got a strategy for how to improve Thomas University over the next 10 years in our educational outcome of fostering community, and that is to engage culture and community in the world we share. And your role is going to be one of
being aware of the plan that's ahead. It's not been implemented yet, so there's nothing to say has impacted you, only that you're aware of it and excited about the possibilities for you and thinking about it. How could you be a part of this? Participating in it, helping to integrate it into your classes as a faculty member, what kinds of things would you like to be able to sit down and talk with your peers and your fellow your teachers and coaches about? Those are the kinds of things that we want to create as part of this plan. So all of that will start to unfold starting in fall of 2017. But right now, just be ready to say, I know something about this and I'm excited about it.
So look for information about the QEP, about the world we share, and if you have any questions, ask any faculty, staff, or anybody else on TU because we all should be pretty well informed about it. Thank you, Ann, for your time with us.
Thank you.